Hi, Rachel. What are you doing here? I just came here to tell you that the way that you fired me was illegal. I was not here in person to be fired. So what you did was illegal. So I'd like you to put me back on the schedule now. Oh my gosh, Rachel, I do not know who told you that, but it is absolutely not true. You didn't show up for 3 of your shifts in a row. I tried to contact you multiple times. You never answered. You never contacted anybody to let them know where you were, what was going on. So you were labeled under job abandonment. You have been fired. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry that I had a family emergency and I was not able to contact you, nor was I able to answer my phone calls. That's not something you can fire me for, though. That is illegal. Rachel, I consider myself to be a very understanding boss, and I really try to work with people as best I can. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what's going on in your personal life. There are rules and policies put in place to make sure that everyone's doing what they're supposed to do. You did not do what you were supposed to do. If you had a family emergency, the best thing you could have done was shoot me one text. And none of this would have happened. But unfortunately, you didn't. You ghosted your job for 3 days and expected to have a job when you came back. You don't have one anymore. So I'm going to have to ask you to leave now because there's no point in you being here. Okay, fine. Then I'm going to sue because this is absolutely illegal no matter what you say, and I'm going to win. Okay, well, since you have now threatened legal action against us, I'm no longer allowed to speak with you on this matter. So you may leave now, and if you don't, I'll have to call the cops to get you forcibly removed. Well, no, I mean, I don't really actually have a lawyer yet. That was really just supposed to scare you into giving me what I want. But seriously, please, manager, can't you just give me one more chance? Rachel, last chance. I'm literally going to dial them right now, okay? Do you want me to do that? Fine. You know, Faith, this is all your fault. You were the one that had to open your big mouth about me messing with my schedule, and now I don't have a job. So thanks. I mean, you could have just showed up for your shifts. Excuse me, I need some help over here. Yes, sir, how can I help you? Well, I just paid for all my groceries, and this machine never asked me if I wanted cash back. That was the whole reason why I bought all this stuff. Yes, so since these machines are card only and they don't take cash, it's not gonna prompt to ask you if you want cash back. Oh my God, are you dumb? I never said anything about it taking cash. I needed it to give me cash. Excuse you, are you dumb? Because you're kind of acting like it. I'll break it down for you in easy words that you can understand, okay? They are card only. They do not take cash as payment. So since they do not take cash as payment, they don't have any cash inside of them, which means that it's not going to ask you if you want cash back because it doesn't have any cash in it to give you. Oh, what a concept. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I don't need you to yap. What is your solution for me? How are you going to fix this since it's your problem that your self-checkout's not working? If you want cash back so badly, go grab a pack of gum off the register, come through my line, and I will be more than happy to give you your cash back. No, I don't need to go through your line and buy a pack of gum because I already paid for my groceries. What I need is my cash back. So go to your register and go get it for me. Wait, so you just want me to give you $100 out of my drawer? No. That's not gonna happen. I am not losing my job because you're stupid and don't know how to read or use your common sense. Not happening. You can come through my line, buy a pack of candy, and get whatever money you want. Or don't. I don't really care either way. All right, well, while you walk away, how about you go get me your manager, huh? How about no? Okay, I am not wasting my manager's time to deal with all of this. Okay, go ahead. Use your noggin and figure out what you need to do to solve this problem. Okay? I've given you the tools. It's up to you now. Absolutely unbelievable. Okay, fine. Here's that gum. Go ahead and ring that up so you can get me my $100. Actually, no. You can go ahead and leave. I'm refusing service. You told me that I could come to your register to get my cash back, and now you're not going to do it? Yeah, and then I talked to my manager about how much of an ass you were. She gave me permission to refuse service, calling me dumb, and then right as you walk up to my register, throwing a pack of gum at me and expecting me to do whatever the fuck you want? Absolutely not. You can leave. What the hell happened to the customer is always right, huh? The customer is always right in a matter of taste. Y'all really love leaving that part out. The customer is almost never right. And in this situation, you are absolutely wrong. And by looking at your outfit, I'm not going to go off your taste either, okay? If you want cash back, go walk your happy ass to your nearest bank because we're not going to be helping you. Goodbye. Howdy ho. How's it been today? Looks kind of busy. Faith, what are you doing here? Working? What else would I be doing here? What do you mean? Oh, so you just completely forgot that you walked out on your shift last night? No. I did not walk out on my shift. If anything, I walked out on Ryan's shift that you volunteered me for without even asking. So no, we're not gonna play that game, okay? Okay, well, I guess you were too busy storming out to hear me when I said that you were walking out on your job. So you quit. Okay, something's not clicking up here, manager, okay? I did not walk out on my job. I did not walk out on my shift. If you look at the schedule, I was scheduled until 5:30. I was here until 5:50. I worked 20 minutes of Ryan's shift. That, once again, you did not ask me to cover. You just assumed because I did it the day before. You could never accuse me for not working my shift, because if you go on the schedule and you look at when I clocked in and I clocked out, guess what? It's in that time frame. Ryan's shift has nothing to do with me. Okay, Faith, I don't have time for this, okay? I'm actually too busy replacing you. So since you're here, you might as well drop off your keys. But after that, I'm gonna need you to leave. Okay, if that's what you want to do. I'm going to be blocking every single manager in this building the second I walk out that door. Hey, all my coworkers though, we're good, all right? Cool. Do you really want to do that? Do you really want to do that? God, Faith, you act like you're such hot shit. Guess what? You are just as replaceable as everybody else in this building. No offense. Let's get one thing straight. I do not think I'm hot shit, okay? I'm actually very insecure and hate myself sometimes. But guess what? I do know my worth. I know that I work my shift. I know that I go above and beyond for this company, even though I shouldn't, and you don't deserve it, especially you specifically. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with replacing a worker. It has to do with replacing someone that's willing to work under you. And you're gonna find that that is very difficult. All right, so if you're done, okay, you can leave now. Peace out. I'm gonna miss you a lot. I have your number. You. I don't know why I'm leaving before you are. I'm gonna miss you though. Seriously, Faith? Why? What did I do? You really had to throw me under the bus and tell manager that you told me no? Well, yeah, because you lied to manager and she was asking where Mackie was. I wasn't gonna let Mackie get in trouble because you decided to lie. I told you no. You know, that's not even the worst part about this entire situation. Someone overheard you talking to Mackie and they told me that you literally did see my text message. You had just decided to ignore it. Okay, and did they tell you why? Because after that, we both agreed, just like everyone else does, that you constantly call out and constantly ask to swap shifts and make everybody else work their butt. You barely work here. You barely work a day a week, but yet somehow you still have a job. You use people, you take advantage of them, but anytime someone needs help, you're not available. So, of course, I am absolutely done picking up shifts for you. Maybe I should have just told you no. But you don't seem to handle no very well. So here we are. Okay, it's not my fault that every time someone wants me to pick up their shift, I am genuinely either sick or I have plans. I'm not going to drop my plans for other people. Okay, but before you even knew that I had actually read your text message, you were willing to have me change my plans to pick up Mackie's shift to benefit you. You're acting like I have forced people to pick up my shifts. It's their choice. You're right, which is why you could not force me to change my plans and pick up your shift for you. You know what? I'm over this, okay? Whatever.